Alright everyone, and welcome back to our MotoGP 15 career. In the previous episode it was the Japanese Grand Prix at Motegi, and yeah, it didn't go really how we wanted. We only finished 14th there, got even involved in a few incidents, and yeah, just overall wasn't really the race we were hoping for, and we have been a little bit of a bad run lately, a few mediocre results, but hopefully today we'll pull it back a bit there for what is apparently round 19. This can't be right because there's 18 rounds in the season. But yeah, Australian Grand Prix at Phillip Island, probably my favourite track on the calendar since they got rid of Laguna Seca. And yeah, this is just a fantastic circuit for bikes, and yeah, I can already tell you that this is going to be a fantastic race. So yeah, make sure you watch all the way through. But now, here we are then for qualifying.
Hello from Phillip Island. Everything is ready now for the start of the qualifying session that will decide who will take pole position on the starting grid tomorrow. It doesn't look like the weather will cause us any problems at all. The latest reports we've received indicate clear skies for the duration of the session. So
as I was hoping, it was very good weather then for this weekend, which is very good news because obviously I'm not very good in the wet, and obviously this track should be driven at its best really, and yeah, in the dry that's where it really does happen. And our first lap wasn't too bad actually, only just under a quarter of a second off the fastest time there. And on the next lap we do get a good slipstream from Hiroki Ono down the straight, and across the line we actually go fast in with that time, just over a quarter of a second fastest time then. And we actually stayed there for most of the session, but then near the end we got a good run there on Stefano Manzi, and we went even quicker, nearly 3/4 of a second off of our previous time there. And yeah, we took pole country in the end then from Danny Kent. 0.8 of a second was the gap, not quite as big as the gap was at Silverstone, but yeah, it's certainly a welcome return to form really for us in qualifying, because we've had a few off days I think in recent races, and yeah, we really do need to sort of get in one or two good results before the season ends as we look through the grid then. And yeah, we are now going to go then to the race.
Greetings to all the race fans tuning in. We're joining you live from the Phillip Island circuit, which plays host to the 16th race in the Moto3 Championship. The weather forecasts are very reassuring. We should have good conditions throughout the race.
So yeah, let's just bring you through the grid then. There we are on pole then, Danny Kent second, Jorge Navarro third. That'll be good enough for Danny Kent to take the title today. He's got, I believe, a 56 point lead, so I mean he doesn't even need to finish ahead of Quartararo to actually take the title today. So yeah, I think Quartararo needs to win the race and for Kent to be third or lower for him to stay in it. But here we are then on the grid, we're in pole position, and away we go then at Phillip Island, and we get not too bad of a start I don't think, but there you see Navarro straight from third to first, then Danny Kent's slotting in behind him as well. Then looks like we're going to be down to third then. They've both got an inside line on us then, and yeah, it's actually Danny Kent then who hits the front. He got himself ahead of Navarro there then. He's up in his lead where he needs to be really, and yeah, we try and throw it back at the inside into turn 2, but we went way too deep there, and yeah, that's now going to put us under threat from those behind us. We're really pushing our luck there on the throttle, sliding that back tyre up a lot as Oliveira's gone through down then. He's now the top KTM then in this race. We've got Quartararo looking at us there as well through Stone corner then, now up to turn 4, and Quartararo's looking to the inside. He actually nudged us a bit. We actually nudged Navarro out then after that, and Quartararo then straight up to second place from 5th place going into that turn 3, and then into turn 4 he came up in second, but we dived back over the inside then, and we're back through and past him, and we're looking at Kent now. Then we go straight past him as well on the exit, so we're back into the lead then. That didn't last too long then, our time away from the front, but Kent's going to look back at us then, even though he's in a very comfortable position then with the championship. He's still going to go for it and try and take the title and start it today. We go very wide into that left-hander there, and now into this downhill right-handed hairpin, which is so difficult to get right, so easy to crash here, and you can see the AI will run very wide there. We just about got it, kept it together, and in fact we are going to repass Kent then into the lead of the race then. So yeah, it's already shaping up to be a very interesting battle here at the front, as Kent's going to look to our inside on the final corner. We're going to try and get the best run we can out onto this straight, because it is a very fast part of the track here from certainly the final corner down to around about turns 2 and 3 really, and we're side by side with him across the line then, nothing to choose between us as we come across the line. Now we've got the inside line for turn 1. We are going to force Kent out wide a little bit then, as actually was Haneker in the 7th place who got the fast lap of the race first time round. As into turn 2 we come then, we sort of block the inside line a fair bit there, so that's good for us there. We've well, I was going to say we were defending the place, but then we just sort of drifted wide on the exit, and now Kent's back through. Quattararo is looking at us as well, and he's got a fantastic run. In fact, he could even look at Kent here into the right hand hairpin. I really should remember some more of these names. I know Stoner Corner's turn 3, but yeah, I can't remember the rest of them off the top of my head, as Navarro's looking to our outside there then, but not really going to work for him, I don't think. Although he does get a decent run, so may look up our inside here into the left-hander, but not quite. We do block the line off as Quattararo is looking at Kent for the lead of the race, and can he get through? It looks like he may just, but we've got a fantastic run again out of that corner then. We go 3 wide here through this little S section, and we've got the inside line for the right-hander, so maybe we can force him out wide. Not quite. Kent holds on, running outside with side by side with Quattararo then. Kent's looking over his shoulder to see what's going on here. We actually are going to go surely too wide here then, but maybe we'll get the inside line for this downhill right-hander, and in fact Kent and Quattararo do run wide. We're going to try and cut underneath, try and do what Iannone did in real life, but couldn't quite do it there. We may slip back under the inside though of Quattararo, and yes, we do that. Can we get over on Danny Kent though? Really, we want the inside line if possible, but it doesn't look like we'd, well, in fact we do go for it just about. For a second it didn't look like we were going to be able to do it, but we do eventually. But we're running a little bit too wide there, I think. I think that's going to allow Kent to get a good run on this down the straight, and maybe a few others, because this front group is still staying very close, and you can see a top 5 doesn't choose between them across the line. In fact, looking behind you for a second, you see a very big group all still there behind us. So this hasn't been like some of the other races where we've just seen 2 or 3 run off at the front, and then some smaller groups of 3 or 4 just breaking up from each other. This is like top 10 here, all very close together. It's almost like pretty much every real life Moto3 race, I guess you could say, as we've got Quattararo right, well, he's a third of a tenth behind us then as we head through turn 3. Is he going to look to our inside here then? Kent's repast in there, it seems, and yeah, he's going to dive at the inside then, and either Vignales just out of nowhere then, he's through, and then look at that then, we've got Oliveira and Navarro back then as well, and we're down briefly to 6th place and having led into the previous corner. This is a crazy 6-way fight here, possibly more bikes in there as well, battling for the lead here, and it's Vignales and on the Husqvarna who's suddenly got himself up into 2nd place then, and Kent's back to the front. We've got the 2 Estrella Galizia bikes then, there's us in 5th, 2 KTMs are us and Oliveira, but we do get back at the inside of Navarro then. Now around this long left-hander over the crest of the hill, and can we slip at the inside of any of them then? I thought Navarro was going to hit us then. We'd go at the inside of Quattararo though. Can we cut back though? Doesn't look like it's going to be possible there too, unfortunately. But we do get a good run on the outside of Vignales though, and can we make the move stick there? It's going to be very difficult on the outside line here, and in fact Vignales may even look at Kent here for the lead of the Grand Prix, but I think we've run way too wide there then. But can we get back in the slipstream at least to get a good run down the straight? And it looks like we may just about to, as Kent and Vignales again side by side across the line. We've got the 2 Estrella Galizias and the Red Bull KTM, but we're all on the sort of rev limiter there, so they couldn't really pass us, and well, we couldn't get any much closer to the front 2 as we maintain 3rd place then on to lap 4. And you can see Vignales going inside Kent into turn 2, push him out wide, and the Husqvarna takes the lead of the race then. Kent pushed wide and he's down to 3rd now, then we're back up to 2nd. And yes, a Husqvarna leading from a KTM, and then a Honda back in 3rd. The dominant team that wrapped at the constructors then last time out, the dominant constructor I should say. But yeah, diving at the inside now then of Vignales into turn 4. I think we've gone a little bit too deep, and yet he's going to retake the lead. And in fact, Oliveira goes up to 2nd on the KTM. He was 6th a minute ago, wasn't he? He's now 2nd. And yeah, Kent back down to 3rd, then we're down to 4th. Are we going to get a good run out of this corner again? And yes, we are, straight back up to 2nd then. Let's hunt down this Husqvarna now then for the lead. And we're going to go side by side then. We're going to be on the outside line, but it looks like we may just have got the move. Not quite, in fact. I thought for a split second there we were actually going to make that stick, but not quite. Now through the long left-hander then up the hill, and then we'll have to see if we can try and break him, but no, we're way too cautious there, and Oliver and Kent have gone through, but we do sort of gain it back a little bit on the inside line there. And can we cut underneath now then into the penultimate corner, I think you call this? I don't think it all counts as one corner here to the end, but yeah, we are on the inside, so we may actually get back up into lead now then. And yes, it looks like we have then, but we do run it a little bit wide on the exit, and yeah, Vignales straight back through then into the lead of the race. So yeah, we're looking at possibly a Husqvarna winning this one, and it's still impossible to say because the top 6, in fact top 10 are all still very close. You can see there how quickly they all lit up the screen there. As we're actually going to run the outside into turn 1, and I don't believe it, we actually made it stick it seems then. And yeah, only less than 2 laps to go then. This has flown by so far, but yeah, we're back into lead then. Can we hang on to this then? Probably unlikely that it'll be go completely to plan, as I say. Yeah, Vinales goes straight back past us then, and Kent is right there as well. Can he make it move on either of us then? We're on the inside line once again then for the right-hander, and we do go a little bit deep. I think we may have actually forced a few others out wide there then, as yeah, we've maintained second place then. Vinales back into the lead, but it is still Kent there in third place behind us, so yeah, I don't think really anyone got affected too much there, as we do get a good run out of that hairpin once again then, and we are right alongside Vinales now then, climbing up onto the curb there to try and get a little bit of space, and yeah, we are going to actually make it stick around the outside on the right hander this time then, so we are going to have the position now then going towards these final few corners of the lap. But can we make it stick then? No, we can't, because Vinales dives back up inside there, and Stefano Manzi has had a crash then from 22nd place. Doesn't really affect us today though, as so close to contact there then. Kent trying to stop us from cutting back underneath there, as Jorge Martinez also had a crash as well from 33rd. And yeah, we're back at the inside end of the Husqvarna. We're back into the lead of the race then, and yeah, can we hang on to it for one more lap? That's all we need, as we're coming out onto the straight then. And well, this is crucial actually. Will we be able to actually maintain it to the line then? It looks like just about. If it comes down to a drag to the line, we do have enough to keep in front then, as we lead by only a third of a tenth from Vinales, and as we begin the final lap of the race. And yeah, just this has flown by. This has been a fantastic battle so far, as Kent has passed Vinales, and apparently he's gone very hot there into the corner, almost ran straight into the side of us there, as we wide enough as we were, as Oliveira's apparently up into third, so it's all gone wrong for Vinales on this final lap of the race. And the two Brits going side by side and through the stern corner, and who is going to actually come out on top here then? We break for the hairpin. We're on the inside, we go a little bit deep though, and going round, and there's little contact, and Kent is down, the championship leader. He could have wrapped at the championship. He was in a title winning position, and we collided there. I think that may have been our fault there, because we kind of sat up a little bit and he went into the side of us, so yeah, I think it may have been my fault there. And yeah, he's down then, and Oliveira is up into second place and from nowhere, so it's yeah, it's KTM 1-2, and yeah, can we actually hold on to this now then? I had that collision with Kent. We've actually gone a little bit wide in the left-hander there, so it may allow them to catch up a little bit then, as into the right-hander. Oliveira's going for the inside. He's made it stick then, but can we cut back on the exit and try and do that undercut as we have been doing before? On the curb, we've actually lit up the back end, and yeah, we do have that one flashback. I did consider using it when we had the crash with Kent, but luckily I did save it. And yeah, we're going to give this another go then, but I think we just have too little tyre grip left in the rear tyre. We have been wearing out a lot there, trying to get on the throttle as quickly as we can, but we do still have the run to line then. There's one corner to go, and it looks like, unless we do get a very good run to line here, then Oliveira is going to take the win in what's been a crazy race then, and it is going to be a KTM 1-2 then across the line. What a race then. Vinales third on the Husqvarna, no Hondas on the podium at all. The dominant constructor, you'd have to say. And yeah, what a race it was then. Oliveira, I think, came from 5th on the final lap there to win that one. Incredible race. Only 2.79 seconds separating the top three. Is Fabio Quartararo, the first Honda then in 4th, just ahead of Vasquez by only 100th of a second. Looking further down, Danny Kent did salvage 1 point, so that is crucial then, but Quartararo's points do keep him in the title fight for just a little bit more, even though it's surely inevitable that Danny Kent is going to take this one. He's so far ahead, but yeah, he had it in the bag really today, and the collision with us then, I guess you could argue is our fault, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but yeah, yeah, Kent has a 44 point lead then with 50 still to play for, so yeah, you'd have to say it's looking very, very likely that he's still going to win it. And Oliveira third then on the KTM. We've actually moved up to 10th place then with that second place today. So yeah, that was sort of what we were hoping to get sort of before the end of the season. So that's good. We got it sort of, but well, in the first of the 3 races of asking really. And now it's just a case of, can we make it 20 points on Alexi Masbu? I think we still have a chance. We have some more races like that one, but we'll have to wait and see, as Carrasco has passed a few people then apparently today, although a lot of them down there still have no points. So yeah, Honda already won the Constructors and that's already been sealed. We didn't have a good day today. KTM have closed up in on them a little bit. Husqvarna then in 3rd, and Mahindra still way down there in 4th place. But yep, a crazy race today then. Make sure you give it a like if you did enjoy it, and yeah, any comments for what you thought. Next time it's the Malaysian Grand Prix at Sepang, and hopefully it'll be as crazy a race as this one. So yeah, see you for that. Goodbye.